Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Marissa or Marisa, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Both are right. And I make videos about things that I'm currently going through, and currently those are surrounding mental health. I had a mental health relapse earlier this year, and I joined a mental health program at a local facility, and I have been sharing some things that I learned there in hopes to inspire somebody who might be on their own mental health journey, and also because it's been helpful for me to share for my own healing purposes. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to share 10 ways that I am working on my mental health after leaving the program. Some of the ways that I learned to take care of my mental health in the program were by understanding and practicing daily gratitude and being grateful for the life and the journey that I'm on. Simply having gratitude for what you have and being content with the life that you have right now can help put you on a path of healing. Staying active is also a really big part of your healing journey, because staying stagnant will keep you stagnant physically and mentally. Staying active will keep you moving physically and mentally. Although maybe that doesn't sound healthy to keep your mind moving, but it will keep it moving in a healthy direction, in my opinion, because if you are an anxious person like myself and your mind is constantly go, 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 staying active will help it actually calm down more, and it will help it focus on the things that you need your thoughts to focus on, rather than them being all jumbled up and all over the place. In my opinion, that's how it works for me, at least. Exercise puts my mind on the right path. Connecting with others and hanging out with people who recharge your batteries and provide that energy for you is a really important part of your mental health journey and mental health stability, in my opinion, because one of the first things that we do when we are not feeling well is isolate, and isolation can lead to even deeper depression because it can create a deeper hole of isolation than we're already in. So connecting with others can really help keep us out of the loop of out of the cycle of depression that we might find ourselves in, because it keeps us connected with the outside world as we stay present and connected to others. Sleep. Sleep is a huge one. One of my first therapists has always said to me to protect my sleep, and I've never forgotten that quote. Protect your sleep, Marissa, she used to say. Because that was when I had a newborn and I was not sleeping very well or very much at all, and I still hear her in my ear. So protect your sleep, get 7 to 9 hours at least 7, 9 at most if possible, 8 ideally, and you will see a huge difference. I feel like that's one of the biggest differentiators in my personal life, because when I've had interrupted sleep or sleep where it was in chunks and not a full 8 hours, that's when I struggled, because I would be up for a few hours and then go back to sleep. But once I started getting a full 8 hours of rest is when I started to really truly feel better and started healing more. So I do truly recommend to get a full 8 hours of sleep if possible. Obviously, that's not always the case. You can't, if you struggle with mental health issues, that's not always going to be the case. You're not going to be able to get that full 8 hours of sleep, but talk to your doctor, see what you can do to try and fix that problem, because if you can fix that, a lot of the other things may kind of happen in a domino effect, or like a trickle-down effect, where they kind of slowly get fixed also because your sleep is improving. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is a huge one. Being present and in the moment and being focused on what's happening now has been a huge motivator for my daily life, because I have little kids and they keep me on my toes, and it's really important for me to be involved in their life, and being mindful has really helped me do that. Focusing on protein and being mindful about what's going in your body is also something that can really help put you in a positive path of mental health healing, because protein is important not only for like muscle growth if you work out or whatnot. Focus on protein intake. You will not crave unhealthy carbs as much. So we should obviously still be eating carbs, not processed carbs, but we should be eating healthy carbs like starches and vegetables, right? And fruits and whatnot. So let's just focus on all the good things that we should be having and focus on abundance of all the good stuff, and let's not think about cutting anything out, things like that. I just have been having a mindset surrounding abundance of good instead of cutting out bad stuff, because once I start cutting out and restricting, that's when it turns into a negative cycle. So I try to keep the thought surrounding food positive. While this one has been really difficult, it's been really important to limit screen time for me, especially at nighttime, because it has kept me from going to bed on time and from sleeping well. So at night, I've really had to try and find other hobbies to enjoy. But limiting screen time has been a really big part of my mental health healing journey. And also because I don't want my kids to get the wrong idea and think that it's okay to be on my phone a lot. I don't want them to get that habit either. So limiting screen time has been one that I'm still working on a lot and has been a difficult one to be on top of, but it's one that is very important to me and I am working really hard on. And again, making time for hobbies is the next one on my list, and it's a good one on my list because I need to work on other hobbies in order to limit my screen time. So I have been coloring, I have been working on sticker by numbers, I have been doing my nails and hanging out with my kids, doing my makeup, and just finding out what I like, reading, doing collages, just figuring out what I like to do and keeping busy with hobbies that I haven't done in a while and know I used to enjoy, trying them out again and seeing what sticks. And it's been fun to kind of try new things again and get creative in different ways, and doing some of those things with my daughter too, because she loves to be crafty and fun too. So it's been fun in different ways. Setting realistic goals has also been super helpful for me because SMART goals have helped me on a day-to-day basis, because if I set one SMART goal a day, it gives me something to work for and makes me feel like I've accomplished something each day. And doing one thing is plenty for me. I feel like I used to feel like I needed a checklist and get a whole bunch of stuff done every day to feel productive, but now if I just have one SMART goal and I do that one thing, I'm satisfied. I don't think pushing myself to do more than one SMART goal a day is needed. And last but not least is to seek support. If you're struggling, reach out to someone, whether it's your therapist, a friend, a family member, an emergency hotline, me, anyone out there. If you're struggling and you need someone to help or talk to, just talk to someone. There's someone out there who's willing to listen. You're not alone, you are enough, and you do matter. I really wanted to make this video in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, because I know that there's some people struggling and that there's some people that won't ask for support even when they do need it, and I want you to know that it's safe to ask for help, and if there's not anyone safe in your life, in real life, to ask for help, please know you can come to me. I would like to be a safe person for you if you don't have anyone in your life to feel safe with. Everyone deserves that, and I hope to be that for you if you don't have anyone. Because I wish that my dad had someone that he felt safe with. Maybe he would still be here today. I miss him so much, and I don't wish anyone to have to go through the pain that I've gone through, and I just hope that everyone can find peace on their journey. Thank you so much for watching today. I really hope that this video inspired you in some way. And I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to talk to you in my next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.